Bonjour my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, thank you for stopping in because today I'm sharing with you my own DIY hair growth oil. It's a superfood growth oil. So if you want to know, stay tuned, take your paper and pen because we'll be started. Let's go to the ingredients. I have a bowl of kale, half a cup of moringa, 3 avocado seeds, aloe vera, curry leaves, hostel, and fenugreek powder. And all these ingredients, I put them together because they are rich in antioxidant, biotin, carotene, magnesium, potassium, vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C, protein, which is amino acids, and really to strengthen the hair, improve plasticity, resilience, and the most important thing, to have a healthy scalp. Okay, now I'm start by grating my avocado seeds, you know, very quick. There are 3 of them, and I got more of what I was expected really. And this oil, you don't need to wash it. Don't wash it. Now I have my kale, they are all washed. I will be going ahead and mix my kale with my aloe vera. I will put them all together. I already wash and clean everything I need to wash and clean. Everything is sanitized, even I'm not wearing any gloves. Here my aloe vera remove. I'm not peeling the aloe vera, I'm just removing the sides, and I will be blending it as it is. I will just chop it and put it in the blender, and I'm happy with it like that. Anyway, the skin of the aloe vera is full of collagen, is full of good ingredient, nutrient, I mean, so I don't have any problem. I see some people when they doing oil, they removing the skin. I don't have any problem with that. And we carry on to blend my aloe vera and kale together. And as you can see, it's a very simple. I don't need to explain it. I'm coming back to you guys. Actually, have added a bit of water just to make the blending process a bit easier, as everything is all dry. I add a bit of water, but it won't spoil the recipe at all. And hey lovelies, make sure that you use a non-sticking pan because we don't want to burn or oil. Now I'm adding a whole cup of almond oil. I will be adding another half of it. Here I will be adding the rest of the first cup of almond oil because I haven't poured the whole cup. I left a bit of it, so I'm adding it now. I'm using a very low fire and I will let everything to have a nice mix together. You can see it's gently frying together before I add my mix of aloe vera and kale in the pan. I just all want all these herbs to infuse in the oil to have a nice fry, and I can add everything else, and there's no more thing to add. It's only 7 ingredient, but since I've made that recipe, I have choose my ingredient very carefully because I know what I'm looking for. I know the benefit I'm looking for, so that's why I put this ingredient together. They give me everything I want for my hair, everything you will need for your hair in a oil. They give it to you. And this oil, you will be able to use it as it is. That's what I'm doing. But also, if you want to add any other thing after you made the oil, you are welcome. Because I don't pour everything in the oil in terms of essential oil or other additives. I don't do that. I make my batch of oil and I leave it there and I keep tipping it in other a bottle as I'm going. So if I need to add rosemary oil, I will add a bit of rosemary oil. I will be adding a bit of tea tree oil. But in the whole batch, the only thing I added is it's like a preservative because but the oil doesn't need that. Is peppermint oil because I love peppermint. It's great for the scalp. If you don't have a good scalp, your hair won't grow, your hair won't flourish. So peppermint oil, first thing I add when I will finish the oil is add peppermint oil in it. So if I need to add rosemary oil, like if you are pregnant, you should not be using rosemary oil. I'm pretty sure after I give birth, like I'm imminent really, I'll be adding some rosemary oil in the oil. But for now, it's just the peppermint oil and a bit of tea tree, and you just fry. If you want to do the same, you're welcome. You can add MSN in it if you want, but not don't put everything in the whole batch. Just put a bit aside and add more thing. Now I'm adding a bit more of almond oil in the mix because as you can see previously I just add my aloe vera and kale mix. So now I will let it to cook gently. I will switch the burner. I will go for a lower weaker burner, and my oil it will be cooking I think for 1 or 1.5 hour. I think it might be more than that. I was doing some chores, but I know it was over half 1.5 hour. Just gently, don't do it in a rush, don't burn it, let it cook gently, and you will hear by the noise like your oil is ready. When you use your spatula or anything you'll be using, you will realize like there is no water in the oil. We don't want water in that oil, guys. Don't leave it with water. Make sure like the oil is nice and dry. When I say dry, there is no liquid in it. This is the way we want it to start with. Before you cover your pan, you want the gentle boiling like that. You don't want it to be flaming and boiling like crazy. You want it to be gentle, and I will cover it and I will go come back and check it after 1 hour. Now, after 1 hour, you can hear it. This is the sound you wanted, guy. After that, you know your oil is nearly done, is nearly ready. But anyway, I will leave it there for maybe another 15 to 20 minutes, and I will come back and turn it off and let it rest, like the oil can infuse itself with the herbs. And it's a safety hazard also. You don't want to be straining this hot oil, okay? Put the lid down, turn it off, and leave it there. Forget about it for a good hour, and you can strain your oil and you have this beautiful ritual. I guarantee you guys, this all works. It really works. It works for me. I do not see why it won't be working for somebody else. I love it. I love it. I love it. The smell of it, it smells like a forest. When you went for a nice walk and after it has been raining and the sun has been out maybe for an entire day, that's the way this all smell. It smell like nature. I love it. I love it really. And guys, our oil is nearly ready. And while we're watching it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give a like, share with me any other recipe you use for your hair. Don't be afraid to comment or to share the video. Support the channel by subscribing. I would love to have you here. I have so many DIY in store. I have so many things I want to share with you. Please hit the button subscribe. I don't have too much, I don't have many subscribers, but I really want to grow that channel because I'm a sharer. I love to share, guys. You can see it. I take my time to share. I will take my time to take all my secret recipe with you. I know there is a bunch of them on YouTube, but I still believe there is still more to share. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will let you with this beautiful oil. You can't see in the camera, but the oil is so green. It's very very green, but it's a very light oil also, because I've used the almond oil instead of coconut oil or any other oil. I can always go ahead as I'm using it by adding maybe some castor oil, some olive oil, but I prefer to use the almond oil as I don't want my hair to weigh down and I will still have the same benefits from the oil. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, give a like. Bye bye.